Assalamualaikum and good day to our lecturer and our fellow friends. Today, we from Group 6 will present about electrical and electronic practice.
This is our group member.
Introduction. Electricity is a phenomenon due to the existence of electric charge movement. Electrical energy is a force created by the attraction or repulsion of particles with opposite charge ion. Electronic is the use of electrical device that regulate the flow of electrons. For the previous 5 years, the Malaysian Energy and Communication Commission has received roughly 50 incidents of electrical accident every year. Electrical hazard can be split up into a different category. First one is electrostatic hazard, fire hazard, and also electric shock hazard.
A circuit is a channel through which current can flow. This path must begin and end at the same location to be considered a circuit. In certain circumstances, solution is made depends on the cause or the problem that occurred that makes the plug burn.
4.0 Discussion Class 1. Electrical are devices that transform current into various types of energy or work. They are classified as follows. Electrode is used to transfer electrons, which is how it is managed to accomplish. Electronic device, however, is the study of electron in the presence of an electric field, and the term applies to this. It can be divided into two categories, passive and active. Here is the differences between both devices. Electricity can be transformed into heat or light by an electrical appliances, whereas an electronic device controls the transport of electric to accomplish this. Electrical device operates on high voltage, while electronic device operate on low voltage. Here are some example of devices. Electric devices is transformer, toasters, while electronic devices are resistors and electromechanical components.
Next, discussion task 2. First, MP3. They operate exclusively on DC because they're powered by internal battery. Yet, we plug them into the USB port or wall wart to charge them up. The power that flow from the USB port or the wall wart is all DC. The entire purpose of the wall wart is convert to the incoming AC, power to the correct DC voltage, and make the DC voltage available on your handheld device, just like the USB port carrier.
Electrical burn is burn caused by the electricity traveling through the body and causing immediate harm. Reason that may be cause electric burning is first one, electric overload. When more power is collected from an electrical outlet than it can handle, it will be overload. Second one is a circuit breaker. A short circuit is a contact that occur on a circuit that carry electric current without passing through a load.
Reason number 3 is electrical arcing. Electrical arcing happen when electricity jump from a connection to other connection. It can happen anywhere that have electrical flowing in it. The heat from arcing burns the insulation around the wires, leaving a path for the arcing to reach insulation or wood framing in your home. Number 4 is wrong wire gauge. Wire is used to transfer current to a certain distance with least amount of resistance. The more power and equipment we have, the larger wire is needed to use. If the wire is too small, it could melt due to the amount of current that flow through it. If the cable is too big, it can generate more resistance and cause a fire hazard. If the voltage is too low, the component will not able to perform their intended function.
Next is a solution. Number 1 is solution to electric overload. Equipment that conflict with a circuit that is under load are relocated to another general purpose circuit for processing. Can either reset the circuit breaker or install the fuse, necessary to reduce the wasted energy caused by the flowing current. This picture shows circuit breaker and fuse were utilized for overcurrent protection, and it will trip whenever the currents are too high or will blow a fuse. Number 2 is solution to short circuit. Short circuit prevention device should be installed using ground fault circuit interrupters. It will keep the power on even if the ground is affected or imbalanced. Feature shows from hot to neutral in the output. Normal electrical flow is for the GFCI to work. It needs to know how much current is flowing through the hot and neutral wire of the power supply.
Solution to arcing in electrical panel. Arcing occurs when a circuit becomes overloaded and overheats. Install earth fault circuit interrupters in electrical panel. AFCIs, which is earth fault circuit interrupters, are designed to detect a variety of arcing electrical faults. They identify these flaws by monitoring the circuit for normal and hazardous arcing situations using modern electronic technologies. Last but not least is solution to wrong wire gauge. For a kitchen range, electric closest wire and head pump, the wire gauge is substantially thicker. The wire gauge determines whether the wiring is suitable for the circuit. The smaller the number, the heavier the wire and the greater the amount of electricity it can safely transport. For example, 14 gauge is 15 amperes per second found throughout the home, commonly used for receptacle and light fixtures in areas such as living rooms and hallway. 20 gauge for 20 ampere per second, also used for receptacle and light fixtures but for a heavier load, often required for bedroom and kitchen. 10 gauge 30 ampere per second, used for household appliances such as electrical closest dryer and window mount air conditioner. 8 gauge 50 amperes per second, used for large appliances such as the AC system and electric kitchen range. And last, 6 gauge for 50-55 amperes per second, used for air conditioner and electric furnace.
Lastly, for a conclusion, all equipment must be changed because it consumes a large amount of electricity and several sockets on a single switch must be avoided. And wireless charging is vital since nowadays this real-life equipment overload while also supporting green. Thank you.